As electrical vehicles surge in popularity, leaders in the industry are trying to get ahead of what some say are misconceptions about them and do more to educate people. Bodie Brooks heard from the Lexington-based contractor leading the charge and joins us now with more. Bodie.
Yeah, Monty, today was an opportunity for people to get up close, personal, and behind the wheel without any risk or commitment. The industry leaders I talked with say there are a lot of people who aren't familiar with EVs, but as they become more common, there are a lot more questions.
You can like it, you can not like it, you can say our infrastructure is not ready, and we do need to work on the infrastructure as well. It's a nuanced thing.
Based right here in Lexington, Amteck is among America's largest electric contractors, and from coast to coast are building out the vehicle charging stations growing in demand.
We want to be ahead of that market, right? To be able to put the infrastructure in that is going to be required for all the EV charging vehicles that are being produced.
Friday's event was to educate a bit more about EV charging, how it works, the players in the market, and Amteck's plan for the future, drawing all kinds of guests from Congressman Andy Barr to international students studying the industry.
We just wanted to learn further about electric vehicles, how different brands make their electric vehicles different, and we wanted to learn about their chargers also.
Do we still have to solve problems like our infrastructure? Yes, we do. It needs to be improved regardless. Do we need to figure out how to recycle batteries once they're used? Yeah, we absolutely do.
As Kentucky receives $70 million for building out the state's EV charging stations, Amteck officials acknowledge there are still valid questions about the pros and cons, but sees the transition to them as inevitable as the infrastructure grows in other areas of the country.
When those people come to Kentucky, they're going to expect that there's going to be chargers here. And so, you know, in the next 2 to 3 years, we want to be installing these everywhere possible, whether it's your hotel, your store.
Amteck officials say they plan to hold more events like this around the country, and they're also pushing for more investment into things like solar energy so EVs can have better support during natural disasters or other instances when a power grid may go down. Imani?